welcome to group break number 592. We have another Breakers Dozen, the cup mixer featuring 2324 the cup. So yeah, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here are your teams. This is a $1 start. Some teams went cheap. Yep. Here we go. We'll go retail. We'll kind of go like down this side. And we'll obviously end on the cup because it's the cup. And again, the clear cut is posted if you want to get in on the clear cut stash or pass. It is pinned. Based off of the pin, I know now I'm good won the poll, but based off of the pin in the poll, we have more than enough people to get spots. So get your spots. Straight got you for one. And we will run that after. Apologies that it's pinned up if you're on watching it, but at the same time, it's nice if we can move it tonight because we'll have some fun. It's 150 bucks a spot. Yeah, that's in a different case though. This is a different inner. Same master, but it's a lot more solid this year. I will say that. Although I think it is hard to be worse than last year's. And like, to be fair, I think you could say that about a lot of 23-24 product. The cup notwithstanding, that was actually pretty solid, so. Again, the early years, we're in the early years of Series 1, well, not the early years, so like non-current years. There are base packs. There are base packs here. But here we go. Good luck. Rosovich for the Jets on the portraits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a base pack. 3, 4, 5 base pack. Base pack. Marquee rookie rainbow Janne Kokkonen. That's a rainbow boy. Marty Natchez. Oh yeah, he's a young gun that we can pull in here. On the marquee rookie for the Hurricanes. Valentin Zykov, also for the Hurricanes. A little bit of Hurricane hotbox here. Lots of base cards, more base cards. Oh, here comes our young gun. Mike Vescioni. Well, not who you want to see. That's just a cool Crosby one. I'm just going to throw that in for the Penguins because that's cool. Program of Excellence. Tyson Jost. Current team. Current team. Is he unsigned? Nope. Current team? Carolina Hurricanes. 14 spots left in clear cut, by the way. You essentially Percy'd like half of the box. Yeah, 3/4 of it. You got what? 1, 2, 3 of the 6 hits out of it. For oh, you also had Philly, so you had Philly too. I mean that Crosby, yeah. You didn't have the Jets. You didn't have the Jets. The Crosby technically isn't a hit. It's just a cool base card. So. All right. This is a young gun. The dangers of wine. This one's not right. No, I think it is not this. Oh no, it is this pack. Okay, there's our young guns. It really is wild to me how like online hockey streaming's actually gotten worse from a paid perspective, from like Game Center Live. Like, less value and the quality I don't think is as good either. All right, McKinnon, Barkov, lots of decent young guns to get. Nail Yakupov. Oh yeah. Dude, if they made, again, it's the biggest thing for like online streaming is that if they just made it easy to do, people wouldn't pirate. Well, the people that were going to pirate are still going to pirate, but like, you know, Bossy for the Islanders. Fedor Tudin, that's a great name. It's a young Landeskog. A youngish Letang. Mikhail Bodker for the Coyotes. Philip Forsberg, MVP rookie for the Predators. And seeing Sammy Salo on any team that isn't the Canucks is a trip. All right, and then that is all base cards, right? Yep. Do a quick back check. I mean, I'm a fan of an earlier season finish because it'll be a week earlier. All right, next up. First Young Gun. I mean, look, I said this when we pulled his Young Gun canvas. We would have been legitimately jumping for joy. Gotta give Yakupov the sleeve and top load treatment, because this would have been the like legitimately biggest hit at the time of release. And Tarasenko. All right, Blues. All right. Man, this blaster would have been so sick on release day. This would have been so sick on release day. Tarasenko and Yakupov, dude. That would have been like, that blaster would have paid for like 2 hobby boxes. All right, Parky Champs. We'll do the big pack after. This is 377 on the box numbers. Here we go. Hey, we've done them every day lately, but yeah, I like doing them. It's just, it's fun. Everyone kind of gets it. You get your spot, then you get to chill. You know, we showcase a few different products, few different years. Yeah, we'll definitely try and keep doing them. I like doing them too, right? Because it keeps it fresh, you know. Even if you do the same product week after week, like even if we did this mixer again next week, what you get out of it's totally different. All right. Yeah, that happens. There's just sometimes where like you get into certain rooms and you just are unlucky. All right. Tanev, Ovechkin on the Stars. Greats for the Rangers of Gretzky. Scott Morrow on the rookie for the Hurricanes. Berggren and Stars of Kachuk. Palat and Paul Coffey on the greats for the Oilers. I'm just checking the backs of the second beige ones because sometimes there are short prints. Peterka, Zach Dean. Sometimes they're blank backs. So Demko for the Canucks. Pasta. This is the Stars that isn't a short print. I'm sure there's people that have similar experiences in our thing. Shake, rattle, and roll of Mitchie Marner. Chris Letang for the Penguins. Saturday night standouts. Nathan McKinnon. Luke Evangelista on the silver. Jacob Middleton for the Wild. Not somebody you see a ton of cards of. Nice Will Smith rookie for the Sharks. So they're a little bit tougher to pull. So Teravainen on the rainbow foil board, and Slavkovsky. I don't know why I'm checking the backs of those. Those aren't blank backs. Charlie McAvoy and Logan Mailloux on the silver. All right, we still have our hit in this half. Could be a jersey card. Could be probably not a lenticular because we pulled the flurry from this case. Could be an autograph though. So let's hope for the autograph and not the other options. It'd be cool to get one of the autographs from this stuff. I think that's our jersey card, unfortunately. That is our jersey card, unfortunately. Again, we have the clear cut stash or pass. 14 available, 150 bucks a spot. Let's try and fill that tonight. We had more than 14 people willing to take spots in the poll. So unless some of you are doing the trolls, we will do that after this break if it fills. Thomas and Gooley. Thomas on the rainbow rookie for the Kings. Omark for the Senators. Tippett for the Flyers. We have Patterson for the Canucks. Svetch for the Hurricanes. Everyone in the clear cut gets a... Yeah, you get a card. You get a box of clear cut, no matter what. Hextall on the You Wouldn't Believe for the Flyers. Taylor Hall for Chicago. And then, like... So how it works is... You know, we'll... If we get, like... So say the first card was this Georgiev, and you're just like, I don't want that, and pick one. So you pass it, and goes down. Maybe it gets all the way to 15, because it's Georgiev, and no one likes him, unfortunately. But, yeah. Essentially, you go like that. Olmark, Bedard on the Stars... the Brinkat with the Boone Jenner. It's 15 boxes. That is an okay rookie jersey card. Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. That is, we'll take that. So fortunately a jersey card. And man, that's why these mixers are fun. Sometimes these products that you don't expect to hit. Brent Burns. Haven't hit a numbered card. Oh, that's why, because it's up next. Trevor Moore for the Kings, 299 on the pink. Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. And then Peterka for the Sabres. Coyle for the Bruins. I know what they call this. What do they call this again? Shell pink. But, like, come on. It's bubblegum. It's bubblegum. Still a really cool looking parallel. Oh. That's sick. Caulfield and Suzuki. On the... Huh. We've never pulled this one. That's really cool. Matthews on the regular back. Is that whatchamacallit? Tiger Williams, right? For the Canucks on the Parky back. We got Maverick Bork and Rasmus Dahlin. By the way, one of the few times you see Rasmus Dahlin's autograph. Because he doesn't sign any products, so feels bad as someone. That's someone else who I used to PC. Man, I have probably like 30 Rasmus Dahlin Young Guns, if not more. I was collecting him and Pedersen and ended up opening up a lot of Casey Middlestat. Ooh, serial number 87 on the NHL sticker. Let's go. There we go. All right. 23-24 extended. Logan Cooley, Yuri Kulich, Adam Fantilli Young Guns. Pull you a base card of some guy. I mean, hey, if it was last break, you would have got that Crosby All-Star variation. I'm pretty sure that was a base variation because it said All-Star on the side and most of them don't have that, so. Hedman for the Bolts. Adam Fantilli on the retro for the Blue Jackets. And clear cut Fantilli. Not the clear cut Young Gun, but we'll take the clear cut draft. The first round pick. We'll take that. That is a win. That is a win. I don't know if it's stand worthy compared to Yakupov and Terrace. Actually, okay. Hang on. We gotta give Yakupov the same treatment. He can watch over. Can't really tell that he's watching over, but he is. There we go. He's watching over the break now. Matt Murray for the Stars, Mark Johnson, and Ryan O'Reilly. Look, I like the nostalgia of the poll. Really, Greg to 1,000 on the UD3. Troy Terry for the Ducks, Connor Zary. It is a simpler time of card collecting. Walker Dewar, Scheifele, and Louis Crevier. He will oversee the break from now on. Verhaeghe for the Panthers. Sidney Crosby. Hey, there's your base. There's your base fire. Timo Meier. Mr. Svechnikov, Matty Beniers, and Mr. Ridley. It's not your $1 Montreal Canadian spot, but again, clear cut stasher pass is on the pins. If you were interested, we had more than enough people to fill that in the poll, so. And if it doesn't fill tonight, we'll refund people, but like it should fill because we had, I think, 19, 20 spots people were willing to take, so. Owen Beck for the Habs. Outburst of Ryan Johansson for the Avs. Riker Evans for the Kraken. Marco Casper, rookie gems for the Red Wings. Matty Beniers, Young Gun Canvas, Alex Laferriere for the Kings. We have Logan Couture, Wayne Gretzky on the Scene Red, and Tyson Forster for the Flyers. We got a Peter Bondra on the Hockey Heroes for the Capitals, John Tavares, and Stanislav Svozil for Columbus. There's another Laferriere, Kalle Klong for Anaheim, Malkin for the Penguins. Pop count 1,000, Vladimir Tarasenko, and then a Mitchie Marner and a Johnny Gaudreau. And the clear cut is a fresh inner case. So here we go. Let's pull the OVA. with Nail looking over. The Yak Attack himself. Michkov was Series 2. Technically, we could pull his acetate. But technically, realistically, not super. Oh, I thought that was a clear cut young gun, but clear cut of Nedeljkovic for the Penguins, Bradley for the Avs, Stamkos for the Predators, Geeky, Rutger McGroarty, Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks. It's always, they really like the Shark, man. Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes, Frank Nazar, and Clayton Keller. Got Svechkov, Jared McCann, Alex Lafreniere. Kaprizov, Liam Bichel for the Stars, and Sean Monahan. There's probably Dazzlers behind this. With Jason Robertson, Dazzlers for the Stars. Macklin Celebrini, Silver Skates for the Sharks, Forsberg, and Marco Rossi, Predators and Wild. Hey, T. Nelson, good to see ya. Yeah, the Shark is dope. Again, we got the clear cut up next if it fills. We will break that tonight. And we had lots of interest in the poll, so I figured I'd post it up. Things have been good. Kind of getting into the final weeks here of before some leave time for me, which will be nice, but busy, but nice. So it could be any day now. How you been doing? Hopefully you've been good. Byfield for the Kings, Johnson for the Stars, Bedard for Chicago. Oh, it's a double outburst box. Suzuki on the gold. That's nice young guns. Dobish. Nice, nice, nice. I'll be there eventually. I'll be there soon. So, glad to hear. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting too, right? So it'll be a lot of fun. I'll be tired, but it'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Nice Dobish there. Kupari and Connor Geeky. Outburst and Dazzler. So a couple bonus hits in this box. Nice to see. Take extras when we can get them. Josh Doan for Utah. Nick Suzuki. Eric Portillo on the Young Gun canvas. Got a deluxe of Morgan Riley for the Leafs to 250. Sebastian Cossa for the Red Wings. Kucherov for the Bolts. Dude, I'm so excited for the day where I can like share sports cards. I hope they're interested in sports cards, but Hudson for the Hurricanes, Geeky, and Shifley. Or Hudson for the Hurricanes, for the Habs. Why did I say Hurricanes? I don't know. I got Carolina brain. This is the All-Star Skills variation of Quinn Hughes. I'm excited for it. Nice Cossa Young Gun 2 and an Othman. Nice little box there. I'm excited for it. I need to look at the checklist to really break it down and compare it to last year just to see how, or not last year, 2 years ago. Just to see how it is value-wise, like, because it is, I think it is going to be more expensive. But at least it's not tariffed. That's a good little box extended there. All right, we're through the kind of appies. We're now onto like that. I don't know if it's, honestly, I don't know if it's Bedard tax or just the product in general is more expensive too, because like everything kind of went up a little bit in price. So I guess some things went up, some things didn't. But yeah, definitely like it'll play a part into it. I just don't know how much of a part that'll play, type of thing. Yeah. Again, like I hope it's as good as what it was. Like if they just cut the print run a little bit and it so they could keep the cost somewhat lowish, I'm fine with that. But if it's like the same print run as 22, 23, just with less cards per box, that just means more boxes made, and it's like, okay, I don't know if I like it at that, so. Yeah, that too. So, I don't know, it'll be interesting. Beal, I don't know, is it? I haven't seen any physical previews, I guess, but. Brett, I wasn't a fan of Stature the first year it came out because I found it not. The colors on the cards weren't popping enough to me. But like the next year, 21, 22, I was a big fan of. 22, 23 was nice, but and I could see why you don't like it too, right? It just became like a product that was one of your best bets for getting a cheap on-card autograph. Which I think is where it became really popular, is because you got some premium cards, they looked nice, and you're guaranteed an on-card autograph. So value-wise, it made sense. Yeah, that's fair. That's the one big critique. I don't know what the price is on it yet, and pricing has kind of been. I'm sure there's other shops that have it up, but for us, we kind of just had to wait because tariffs change on a daily basis. So Carlson for Vegas, Werenski for the Blue Jackets, and just make sure we get what we get. McLean for the Islanders. So Gonsalves, Trevor Moore, Brad Nadeau, Kachuk, Brad Nadeau purple, Gonsalves, Del Mastro Caulfield. But yeah, it's a product that's cool. It has its niche. Del Mastro, Connor Nylander, Malatesta. Ooh, we have an autograph here. Malatesta with a Connor Zary Glacial Graphs for the Flames. Let's go. Morelli for Vegas. Is that an update? Nope, just straight current year. Connor Zary. I love these cards. These are nice. These are nice. All right. Let's try and top it, though. Let's try and top it. We haven't pulled an out of 99 Ice Rookie this year. Getting out of 249 could be good, though, too, because there's some actually really good 249s. Like Hudson. I don't get how Hudson is a 249 this year, but hey. Yossi? Jersey of Matty Beniers for the Kraken. Vet jerseys are actually pretty tough to pull, so. Ogren for the Wild. Bouchard. Victor Hedman to 99 on the grayscale for the Bolts. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Stature, but I just hope I hope it's not watered down at a higher price point type of thing. So, Bolduc for the Blues. Robertson for the Stars. Morelli for Vegas. Chibrikov for the Jets. Nadeau for the Hurricanes on the green. Samuel Hellenius to 999. Joshua Waugh for the Habs. Kempa for the Kings. Butler to 999 for the Blue Jackets. Lambert for the Jets. Zetterlund. Ostapchuk to 699 for the Senators. And Husnudinov. Look at these decoys. So many decoys. All right. 23. I went with 2324 SPX next. It could have a potentially bigger hit than some of the other products in here, but I feel like it misses more than what Artifacts does, even if it's a better year. Here we go. Hey, Sean. Sean, you got the message that your thing's still there? Sorry, I know it's a little bit annoying because it's like still there. Ooh, I think we have Patch. I need a decoy for the front here. All right. Lucas Rusek to 299 for the Sabres. Wyatt Kaiser to 199 for the Chicago Blackhawks. Some very obvious edge shipping on that guy. And the finite. Connor Zary for the Flames to 799. Zary for the Flames. Mahovlich to 949 on the Radiants for the Leafs. Base card of Joel Eriksson Ek. This has got some like very obvious peeling on it. And Pride of a Nation autograph of James Van Riemsdyk for the Bruins. From 23-24, so it's current year. Cool card. Not necessarily the most relevant player anymore, but was very good at one point. For the Bruins. KG. All right. 22-23 artifacts. The clear cut Fantilla, yeah. Yeah, it's a clear cut boy. Redemptions expire in 2024 in this, but normally Upper Deck does a good job of honoring a year pass if you email them. Excuse me, not a guarantee, but Talbot to 85 for the Wild on the Steel. I'd love to pull a Shield today. Panarin to 199 for the Rangers. Doughty to 499 for the Kings. Rookie. Sandberg to 999 for the Jets. It's actually pretty solid. Not a ton of hobby love, but good player. Starting off with an Orem. Dylan Strome for Chicago. Go ahead and acetate here. Yeah, 21-22 acetate, so this could be a bunch of different players. Dawson Mercer for the Devils. Not the best one to get, but hey, if you have the Devils, you're happy. I think we have a retro Autofax. These can be hit or miss. Kaliev for the Kings. Yeah. That's on the miss side of hit or miss. At one point he was sought after, but not really anymore. And this is either a jersey card or a patch. Please be a patch. It's a jersey card. It do be a jersey card. Yanni Gord, Threads of Time for the Bolts. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, we've had some solid stuff, and like, we were working through the appetizers, but definitely need a big card. And I mean, we're into the stuff where we'll get a big card probably, so. The cup we should get a big card from. If we don't, then I will be equally as mad as all of you, if not more. SP Game Used and Clear Cut Ultimate Cup. But I like doing Spagoo here. I think Clear Cut just got the more consistent upside, I would say. It's close, but It's got the more consistent on-card auto upside. All right, let's go front to back. Colton for the Avs, Suzuki for the Habs, Maverick Bork for the Stars, Brock Faber for the Wild, Brisson to 149 for Vegas, Matty Beniers for the Kraken, Dylan Strome for the Capitals, autograph of Crozier for the Bolts, and banner year of the Heritage Classic of Connor McDavid. A little bit of chipping on the side there, but hey, it's a McDavid. That's from 2020, right? Oh, 2023. It's the 20th Heritage Classic, right? Right player, not the right hit type of thing. All right, 24-25 clear cut. Yeah. To be fair, this is from the same case that's been solid, but you never know. It's been more consistent this year. We got a stop chucked for the Senators on the Heritage. Actually, nice looking card. But I think he could carve out a solid NHL career. I just think he's not gonna have hobby love. One of those dudes. 23-24 time. Now, if we pull on a stop chuck here, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, you gotta love the X-Giants. That's a oof. Matt Murray for Dallas. Imagine being the second best Matt Murray goaltender to ever be in the NHL in like this decade. All right, ultimate time. Please, please, something big. Like, don't get me wrong, we've gotten some big stuff. The Celebrini jerseys, I think it might be a short print. The Fantilli clear cut's cool. The Tarasenko Young Gun's pretty cool. The Yakupov was actually sick at the time. It's a thinny, so no shields. No shields. I don't think, at least. Can't be a shield. Could be something sick. Go off the back. Troy Terry, jumbo jersey to 149 for the Ducks. It's rough, eh? Yeah. It's at least still a case hit, but yeah. It's not a redemption. Casper on the rookie introductions for the Red Wings. Nice. Not bad. Ryan Winterton on the rookie autograph. And all right. Ultimate Logos rookie jersey auto of Devin Levi. We take that. That's a win for a box of Ultimate. Obviously his values dropped, but that's a win for a box of Ultimate. We take that. Nice little shield logo on it. Not a shield, but a shield. We take that. The Casper's not bad either. The Winterton, you could do worse. So. I don't want a technical shield. I want an actual shield. All right. Good luck, folks. Yep. What's the favor? I can try. I can try. If you hit the rookie patch auto, for sure. Because it's just easier to ship it in that. All right. Yeah, this year's tins are pretty cool. So, all right, we're empty. Mick, I will try. I will try. Let's pull a 32-way card that just everyone gets their spot paid for from this. I don't think that exists, but... All right. It's regular thickness. Do we do one off the back here? It's a plate. Let's do one off the back. It's a plate. All right, last team in the break. Luke Hughes, Spigoo? No, Synergy. Synergy, red magenta plate. All right, all right, all right. We take that. That's good. Again, same thing. I'm gonna add some base cards, a base card and a sleeve to that just to keep it sealed tighter. All right, on the rookie to 249 for the Bruins. All right, all right, all right. Same thing. Not bad, not bad. Getting a base rookie of a decent player. We take. I think we go to the back. Devin Levi to 49. Ooh, wrong size sleeve. 1 second. These are a cool concept, at least. I like puzzle cards. I think we go to the back again. Walker Dewar to 36 for the Flames. All right, going to the back was a correct call. Why do I keep grabbing the thin sleeves over the thick sleeves? The rookie patch auto could be big, but I think this could also be pretty big. Simone Edmonds to 77. Simone Edmondson, exquisite rookie patch auto. I get it's Detroit, but a one color patch. Oh. That rookie patch auto's gotta be good, right? Like, no, bad, meh. The Luke Hughes is nice, but here we go. Oh my God, what was this tin? Do 4 to 249 for the Islanders. Was that the worst tin of the cup you've seen open from 23-24? Like, I think that was the worst tin of 23-24 the cup I've seen opened. That was rough. Let's see. Let me see what I can do here. I'm scheming. Give me a minute to scheme. All right, we can do that. Yeah, very glad it was a break and not a personal, but all right, here's what we'll do. Somewheres I have a card that I can do this with. Give me 1 second. The schemes are going. Give me 1 second here. I gotta get to the box of single cards here. I think there's something in here that we can do something fun with. Let's find something fun. In here somewhere. So I just gotta find what I'm looking for here. Not that. I'm just trying to find something here. Because that was bad. I want to make sure we get something at least good going. Here, give me a second. Give me a second. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just can't find it. Ugh. Is it in this pile? What's this? No, it's PWHL. Is it under here? That is... Nope. Is it in here? We could do that. Alright. That was rough. So, it's not a big card. I don't think. I don't think it's a big card, but... Out of... Okay, not a big card. But what we'll do, I'm going to do a 32 team random for this. Team on top gets the Celebrini to 399 from credentials. That sucked. That was a bad tin of the cup, like really bad tin. Don't want to leave a break like that. So we'll do a 32 team random for that as a little like... I'm sorry that sucked, because don't have control over it, but we do have control over is at least making sure some of you... One person goes home happier. So I know it's not the biggest card in the world, but it's something. So it's something. Then you all unfollow that one person. All right. Let me get random.org set up here, and we'll do a list randomizer. Yeah, sorry. I wish the cup was better. That was honestly like an awful tin of the cup. I have not seen a worse one. So. All right. Well, here we go. Good luck. All the teams are in here. Once. Twice. Third time. The Dallas Stars. Man, could you imagine if Chicago took that? Dallas, that is headed your way. KG. All right. Yeah. I hate when tins of the cup like that are that bad, especially when they're that expensive too, so. All right. Recap, we got the Simon Evanson, the Walker Dewar, the Levi, the Lori, and the Dufour. Honestly, the like hit of the cup is probably this Luke Hughes plate. The Devin Levi's kind of cool. The Fantilli's kind of cool. The Celebrini jersey's cool. There's like not a ton else. The Winterton, the Matt Murray, Ostapchuk, McDavid, Banner Year, Kaliev, Van Riemsdyk, Zary, Tarasenko, Young Guns, Hedman to 99, Quinn Hughes, Costa Dobish. Like at least extended was good, but yeah, really nothing really to showcase. The Hughes is probably the hit of the break, but come on. We know what the hit of the break is for this one. It is Yakupov. Started off promising, fizzled out very quickly. That is group break 592.